Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with your August 2022 reading. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. The channel is growing super quickly. These are upside down. And I just want to say thank you all again for being here, for subscribing, for watching the videos, for sharing energy with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, let's go ahead and see what is happening, what is going on, what is coming in for you, Aquarius, in August of 2022. Wow, the year's just going by so quick that sometimes I have a difficult time keeping up with it. Probably some of you do too. All right, we're just going to shuffle all the decks here. Now, also, it is the monthly reading, so we do have the dice with the numbers, letters, and the words on it. So we'll be doing that at the very end of the reading, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And then some of you probably saw the community post that I put the other day where we had like a day trip, and there was a picture of a hummingbird, that kind of stuff. I got a few gorgeous stones. This is rose quartz. It is so beautiful. If you can see that, I am just in love with it. Just been holding it, loving on it, letting its loving energy come through me as well. So yeah, super loving that. Okay, let's go ahead and see what is coming in. Ooh, looky there. Wow. All right, let's get a few tarot cards here and see what you guys need to know for August. And we're going to put this one over here. And we'll look at that at the very end. So, wow, you guys, for some of you, you have a legit new career coming in. That is the first card out here. New career. Look at that. It says your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So this could be a new career. It's coming in for some of you as a new career, but it also could be for others of you that are like super happy with what you're doing with your career currently, kind of where you're at as far as work goes or as far as income goes. This could be just a shift in an overall new look towards life in the month of August. So this is really gorgeous. New things coming in, new potential interest, a shifting from potentially maybe more negative based or lack based thoughts or feelings or emotions, that sort of thing, to more gratitude, more positive, more affirming, more overflow, abundance kind of idea. So for some of you, yes, there could be a new career coming in, a new job that brings in a lot of stability, a lot of success. But for others in August, it's coming through that you may just be having an overall shift. Things are coming to light, you're understanding things, you're having breakthroughs, you're having ahas, which leads to a very positive, very beautiful shift within your life in general. So gorgeous. Now you're also getting nurture, which I love this. So nurture is coming through not only as nurturing, right? You nurturing relationships, you nurturing potential career or nurturing yourself, that sort of thing, but also you're being nurtured. If you see, there's this gorgeous almost sun with the yellow purple in the background of her, but there's also this light that's almost coming out of her hand, almost as if she's harnessing that energy. There are things blooming, growing around her. So you have this growth energy, you have this recognition energy as well. This could be you putting recognition out there for others, for a good job, for being good friends, for, that sort of thing. But it also is recognition coming into you, Aquarius. So you have these two beautiful pointer cards or beginning cards with the new career. But not only that, positive, new, and successful directions, shifting into positive, new, and successful directions. That could be in a career again, or it could just be in general in your life. Some of you have potentially been struggling. Some of you have potentially felt as if you were kind of not moving up the ladder, if you will, in whatever area, career in general, in love, however that resonates. And there is going to be this nurture energy coming in. Again, this could be your nurturing energy. It could be somebody else nurturing you, but there is a light coming through, right? That is going to shift things for you in August in new, positive, excuse me, and successful ways. I'm not sure why, as of late, when I record my, yeah, I have that frog in my throat or what have you. So there's a lot of positive energy here, and some recognition energy coming through as well. Nurturing when we plant seeds, when we create new adventures, when we create new experiences within our life, when we are creative in our life in general, in whatever way that might be, right? Because not all creativity stems around like music or arts or that kind of thing. A lot of times it may, but it doesn't always. Everything, in my opinion, this is my own personal opinion here, is creative in its own way. We have, the creative way that we dress, the creative way that sometimes we can talk. There's a lot of creativity within that, and we get to nurture that. We get to allow that to grow. We get to be bold. We get to let ourselves shine through, and we really, really get to harness the energy that is us, our personality, our characteristics, our traits, who we are, our morals, our values, who we are. We get to nurture that. We get to expose that as well, which could be difficult for some of us to really let ourselves show and shine. But that is coming in August, really, really being authentically you, nurturing the parts of yourself that maybe even need a little bit of healing, and nurturing the parts of others that potentially need a little bit of healing. This is for some of you a very new direction. Sometimes we kind of shy away from that kind of stuff, but there is this new direction coming in that does include nurture. It does include kind of having that energy. It's almost like she has this aura energy, mostly around the crown chakra and the throat chakra a bit there as well. This and the third eye chakra as well. This we have this ability to really, really, nurture ourselves and nurture those around us, nurture the planet, nurture, the communities, nurture our tribe, nurture our friends, our siblings, but ourselves as well. And this new positive direction is really, really coming in fast and kind of fast, and I don't want to say heavy because it's not heavy energy. It's very uplifting energy in August, coming in this way that you wouldn't maybe have thought, Aquarius. Some of you have been really working towards this new path, this more positive kind of state, or this more positive even environment around you, but really, really nurturing that, really holding yourself, for some of you, to what might feel like a higher standard. Wow, that is really gorgeous. Then you have the hangman coming in here. So a lot of you have been letting go of the negative mindsets, the negative kind of dialogue, the negative kind of feelings, thoughts, that sort of thing, and really embracing a more a more positive, but even neutral, right? Where you're not reacting, where you're kind of slowing down, taking a break before you jump to conclusions or any of that sort of thing. Just really, really taking things in before having an emotional attachment to it, excuse me. And that is really, really like proving worlds of difference within your current reality in August. So that is super, super gorgeous. Now you do also have the Page of Pentacles coming in here. And this Page of Pentacles is almost as if you look at the Page of Pentacles here, it's almost as if this Page of Pentacles within this card itself is really looking at kind of the pentacle in its hand and having a kind of reflective period within that. So some of you, as far as pentacles go, that can be financial, it can be physical, it can be material. So for some of you, it's coming through that within this new career, for those of you that that resonates for, you're really kind of reflecting on what it is that you actually need to be able to live that successful life, to feel as if you're succeeding. Sometimes we think, oh man, $1 million would be great, right? And of course it would be, but is that really what you need? And going a little bit further, right? As if maybe you need, $10,000, just pulling something out of the air there, for a month to survive. Maybe thinking, okay, reflecting on that and being like, you know what, if I made $12,000 a month, what have you, then I could really, really, be able to not only fulfill my responsibilities, but also have some fun, right? Also be able to do all of the fun things that I really, really would love to be able to do. Maybe travel, maybe spend some time with family and friends who live far away, maybe be able to, take special people to dinner or what have you. But really reflecting on the financial aspect for those of you that this new career does resonate with, that could be, really negotiating within a new prospect, within a new career, vacation days, you know, pay, kind of benefits, that sort of thing. Now, for those of you that this is that new successful positive direction within life, this is really coming through as that ambition, like holding that idea, right? This physical idea, or this physicality within your material reality or your actual physical reality, right? Holding that within your mind as you're nurturing, as you're creating, as you're really moving in this new beautiful direction. Within that recognition as well, what's coming through here, Aquarius, is that some of you really are going to be reminded in the month of August that you are a big deal. Some of you have really kind of been shying away from this idea that you might be something special. And Spirit really wants you to know that all of us, lucky stars, all of us Aquarius, everybody, right, is special in their own way. You are each created in your own special way, and therefore you are all a big deal. But something's coming through in August where this new shift is happening that is going to really, really remind you that you are a big deal, Aquarius. So be on the lookout for that. Now, you also have the Two of Pentacles coming in here. So there's a potential that there is kind of a juggling that is going on with your past or who you used to be, as far as potentially being in a more negative mindset or in a more lack mindset, and that positive overflow abundant kind of mindset. With that newness, there may be a little bit of juggling where you may be going back and forth. You're being, reminded within this Two of Pentacles that that does happen, right? If we made overnight shifts just like this, which yes, sometimes can happen, but if we did, there might be a little bit of pushback, and or our subconscious mind might actually tend to attempt to reject that a little bit, just because it's such a quick, dramatic change. So there may be a little bit of juggling, and that's okay with that Two of Pentacles. That juggling is okay to move back and forth just a little bit until you get your bearings, Aquarius, until you really, really kind of are seeing the manifestations, are seeing what may be considered as proof, although we don't need to see proof, but that everything really is shifting, everything really is, and that you are showing up every day doing the work. So you're being congratulated there, Aquarius. But that is a natural happenstance for most of us, if not all of us, to kind of waver back and forth a little bit, especially when we are remembering who we are, or stepping into that authentic true self of ourselves, right? This big deal that we are, that each and every one of us, that you Aquarius are. When you're stepping into that, there can be a little bit of time where it just feels not real, right? Or it feels, you may feel a little bit of imposter syndrome. People may react a little bit different. And that is all okay, as it's a learning process for all involved as you are going through that. All right. And also, as a little side note, Spirit wants to put in here that not everybody may like this positive new change or this positive new direction that you are moving into, but it is successful. It does bear fruit for you, Aquarius. So, if you kind of take a step back, just give yourself grace and continue to move forward from that point. And then you also have the Nine of Pentacles coming in here. And how gorgeous is this with the grapes, all of the grapes on the vines there? This is really coming in to your own. This is really moving into this place where it just feels like you have really kind of made it. This is that success. This is that new direction that brings about this beautiful success, this fruits of your labor, which we've already talked about, right? And when I think about, anyway, grapes, I think about people being hand fed grapes, which goes back to, I don't know, um, kind of like the past, maybe like the Rome days, and that could be totally off. But I think about the kind of what are considered potentially, or were considered potentially, higher ups being hand fed grapes by their partners or by, other people. And this is really moving into this area for you, Aquarius, this big deal. It really, really just highlights that, you are a big deal, and it's really coming through. This is coming through with this almost a luxury energy as well, with knowing who you are, the authentic you, and allowing yourself to step into that boldly, to, take a step back with that hangman, kind of let things come through, maybe let things percolate a little bit before you, jump to conclusions or react to certain things, right? And really nurturing yourself, moving into this positive, beautiful place. But just overall, this reminder, Aquarius, that you are a big deal. You are a big deal. So you let yourself be that. It's almost like this energy that I'm getting here of walking in a room and like all eyes are on you, or all the attention focuses on you, because the energy that you are exuding within the month of August and moving forward, because there's lessons that have been learned to get you to this point, Aquarius, which you have been learning. You have been moving through the states. You've been moving through, potentially for some of you, trauma, moving through the past into the present, and looking into this beautiful, bright future. And it's like all the attention is focused on you. You are garnering this this recognition, but also this respect, and you really are seeing this positive shift, the successful new direction that your life is taking. And for some of you, this is going to come through as a bit of a shock, because some of you have heard, if you really kind of change your thoughts, your mindset, if you focus on what it is you do want, not on what you don't want, that kind of thing, you've kind of heard that, and you've kind of like brushed it off, thinking it was a bunch of hooey or a bunch of woo woo, right? But then you, for some reason, some of you really decided to take a chance and test it, experiment with it. And August is showing, or going to be showing for you, the fruits of your labor, how that can shift your life and bring in this beautiful new perspective, this beautiful new understanding, and the successful new direction that your life can take. Does that mean that things will never happen that are bad? It doesn't. But it does really change our perception as far as the things that are going on. So let's go ahead and look here. Now you have the Tiger Fire. I choose to be unstoppable, kind of what we were just talking about. Isn't that gorgeous? Basically, I choose to be a big deal because I am, Aquarius. That is what is coming through. My passion is my power. I am bold, which we spoke about. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. How gorgeous is that, with that nurture card, with the boldness, which we have spoken about? So, Aquarius, you are on fire in August. You are on fire. You have really gone through trials and tribulations up until this point. You have been nurturing, you have been shifting, you know, your mindset, your dialogue, and really doing the work. And now you're moving into the space where you're just completely on fire and you're recognizing, realizing that you really truly are a big deal. Not only are you, but others are showing that recognition for you as well, Aquarius, really stepping into your authentic self in August. That is super, super gorgeous. Let's go ahead and get a couple of the little dice and tiles. I guess they're all dice, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Let's get a couple of these. Whoa! Look at that. Now we have flying cards all the time. Now we have flying dice. I don't even know. Oh my goodness. All the way underneath, hiding. These ones are special. Okay. And look, we got all words with the star coming out off the stretch. Look at that, Aquarius. Wow. Well, this can be on or no. Interesting. Let's see how the other words go. Sideways. Huh, okay. And you have an angel. Ooh, look at that. Let's get a few more. See if we can get some numbers and letters maybe through here. Actually, let's start this way so you guys can see, but I can't. I can't see it anyway, but. Okay, we got a U and 13. So the letter U and the number 13. So U13. U could be an initial. It could actually mean U per you, Aquarius. So you're my angel we have here. You're my angel. Look at that. Hopefully you can see that. These are always a little bit more difficult. You're my angel. We have the star. We have but, where. We have by, are, where, dry, which is an interesting word, but, and either on or no, because I cannot tell which way that is supposed to go. So, no, dry, are dry, where, dry. Yeah. You're my angel is the one that comes through here the most for that, but nowhere dry. Nowhere dry? Nowhere dry. That's interesting. So, and are, but, are by. But, are by. So, you know, make the combinations that work for you. We also have the star, which tends to come out every single time. I'll try to hold these up just a little bit, maybe, so you can, well, I'll just hold them up this way so you guys can see, hopefully, all of what the words and the numbers are. And we will leave it at that, Aquarius. I do tend that this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so that you are notified every time I upload new readings. You can... it is free for you to subscribe to the channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.